On May 11th, 2021, my little sister's birthday, I decided to do something in honor of my brother who had passed away during 2016. And that was to make a clan called Carriedu. He loved playing 2K. He loved enjoying the game. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to be the content creator that he wanted to be. So in his honor, I continued his legacy and built something that would soon change my life forever. Well, here's the story. Yo, what it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Q, and I'm back with a different type of video, man. I know we usually say banger video, but this video is type emotional. I'm not gonna lie, this video does touch the heart, so I hope you guys bear with me, man. Grab yourself some popcorn. It's about to be at least the most 10 minutes, so let's get straight into this, man, because I know y'all saw the thumbnail and I know y'all saw the title, man. In this video, what I will be doing is explaining why I ended my 1.5 year clan called Carriedu. So before we get into that, y'all know the drill, man. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, man. We are literally 50 subscribers away from 900 subscribers, man. Let's try to hit 1,000 by Monday. Let's try it, man. Let's do the impossible and go up the full 150. I love y'all. Let's get straight into this video, man. So look, we're gonna go over 4 different things in this one video, and the first thing I want to focus on is called the origin. Now, the reason the clan was made, well, back in 2016, my brother Jonathan got shot fatally and passed away, and the last thing I remember us doing was playing 2K. And he loved making content, which was, I think, around that time TikTok was now starting, or it was like Musical.ly, I'm not sure, but he would just stream. He would make a little bit of content, right? He would just make little videos and stuff that he would post on YouTube and stuff like that, but he never got the exposure because of what happened. So one thing I do remember through all of that was him just saying the one phrase to his friends every time they played 2K, and that was, "I carried you, bro. You just got carried to a dub. I just carried the whole team." So in his honor, I made a clan called Carriedu on May 11th, 2021. And you guys are probably like, yo, he passed away 2016. Why are you making something in his honor during 2021? Well, I got hacked and lost my first account, and I already made a clan in his honor called Shoutout, because I'm like, he's always going to be in the shadows protecting me, man, no matter what. But I'm not gonna lie, when I got hacked and I lost the account, I was like, I want to make something bigger and better, something that can actually mean something, and something I actually like can, when I say the word and when I think of the word, I think of him. You feel me? So I made something called Carriedu, and once making it, I never in my mind ever thought it would have got as big as it did. We started trending on TikTok. We had a lot of people going crazy asking us how to join the Grinders chat on Twitter. We had our Discord filled with 100+ people in there. I started to take off in content, and so did my Carriedu fellow members, and it was just an amazing experience. So I want to say thank you guys so much for the opportunity to do so. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is what the clan focused on. So at that point in time, like I told you, I loved playing 2K. That doesn't mean I didn't play other games. That doesn't mean my brother didn't play other games. That doesn't mean my clan didn't play other games. But in terms of what we focused on, we wanted to focus on 2K content, you feel me? At that point in time, I was just looking for people dedicated and willing to sacrifice time in their day to stream, make content, make YouTube videos, stuff like that, and then build a community and build a fan base where soon they'll be able to be just like the streamers and content creators that they look up to. Like, I'm not gonna lie, half of our inspiration, or half of the inspiration I took, besides my brother, was from DF and other clans, just looking at what they did wrong. And now the reason why I focused on what they did wrong is because I wanted not to make those same mistakes. I wanted to be better. I wanted to look at what they did wrong and be able to say that, okay, I'm gonna make this clan as perfect as I can by looking at others' mistakes to see what not to redo, which can then lead to an up-and-coming clan falling short. So the clan focused on 2K content. We try to get nothing but content creators in the clan, and then that's the reason majority of our name got spread out around TikTok, some way around Twitter, and then sometimes on Twitch and YouTube. Now, the third thing I want to talk about, which I feel everyone is very interested in, is why did the clan end? Now, the reason Carriedu ended, and I'm going to tell you guys the truth, there was a point in time where if any Carriedu member, including myself, were to go on Twitter, our names would be bashed. And now the biggest reason why our names would be bashed is that one thing I realized is when DF had ended, everyone started to talk about Carriedu, because Carriedu was like another content clan who would talk about their up next and this and that. And the biggest mistake that I saw personally is that at one point in time, I was one of them. I used to be the people who would say I'm up next, but not have the stats and the work to back it up, to prove that I'm worthy to say I'm up next. So I would just boast my head up and ego myself, and then when someone says, let me see the stats, I had to shut up. So there was a point in time where I left that crowd and then just grinded out my Twitch. And it was in 1 week when I was on spring break during school, I had went from only 200 followers on Twitch to 1,000 in just 7 days. And then at that point in time, I hit affiliate. Everything was going perfectly fine. I had received my first check and all that. I invested into my clan, got us a new revamp, a new look, stuff like that, new logos, all that. And then it was just a very humbling experience, because I'm gonna be honest, the people who bashed us on Twitter had taught me that, yo, we get to talk like this because we have the stats to prove our success. We don't just talk it, we can prove it. And that's one of the biggest things that a lot of people in Carriedu did not do. We had the clout on TikTok, because it's not hard to build clout off of TikTok, but we had the clout, we had the supporters, we had the people who would be like, yeah, I believe Carriedu's up next. But then when it was time for us to actually get through to the big names like the DFs or Flu Game and stuff like that, we didn't have the stats to compete with them. We were now considered the low tiers, and then that led to people just bashing our name on Twitter. That led to our members just doing anything for clout. There was incidents where people were being racist. There was incidents where a lot of the clan members would make ambiguous statements and a whole bunch of crazy stuff like that. And then next thing you know, we just lost all our respect in the calm that me personally had worked so hard for. And then it became statements like, well, we respect IQ, but who he has in the clan is the reason his clan's not gonna go nowhere. We respect IQ, but because of who's in his clan, they're not good. So it was like I gained my respect, I gained my support, I have the stats to back it up. But now when I'm leading a clan, it's like, you're a good person individually, you should stay solo, but for a clan, it's not gonna work for you, dog, because what you're bringing in is nothing but low tiers, and you're expecting to go somewhere. So with all that, the hate on Twitter, the non-stats, people egoing, just a whole bunch of stuff that would just kept on being repetitive, I then decided to call it quits and end the clan, because I originally made it for my brother. It then blew up to something that was a respectable clan in the calm at one time, but then lost all of its respect. So I said, yo, I didn't make this clan for the clout, more so I made it just to help people grow and to bring something from my brother's name for him to enjoy while he rests in peace. So I ended it when I felt like it was a good time to end it, when it was at its highest, so no one can say, yo, this clan was da-da-da-da-da. So that's the biggest reason why I ended Carriedu. Now the last thing I'm going to do is, I did tell you I had 4 things I was going to talk about. So I had posted a tweet on my Twitter that said, ask any questions about Carriedu under this tweet. This will be in a YT video. The first question was from Prime, and he said, what made us the best clan? In my opinion, what I felt made Carriedu the best clan was how diverse we were. We were on Xbox and we were on PlayStation, but not only that, we let any gender in the clan, whether it was boy, girl, transgender, whatever. And also on top of that, every member that joined Carriedu and left or got kicked gain something, whether it was a Twitch affiliate, whether it was their goal to hit 100 on YouTube, whether it was to hit over 10K on TikTok. They gained something, whether they were in the clan, left, or got kicked. Next question is from my boy Ray. He says, do you think a 2K logo would improve the clan or yourself, and why did everyone hate on us Carriedu? So I felt like a 2K logo will help the new clan that we have running right now named Solo, or it would have helped Carriedu, and I feel like it would have, because it would have just brought more exposure to the clan as a whole. It would have made the movement more known of what we were doing on top of that, and the reason why we had made the clan. And I feel like it would have been such a good story for a come up for me to get a logo, and not only me but my clan, who helped us even get the point to be receiving of one. And I also felt people hate Carriedu because of the ego that we had to start off with. I felt like everyone felt entitled to be loved without having to work for it. So I felt like that's a big reason why we had a lot of hate. Next question is from Slicks. Do you miss old Carriedu? I do miss the old Carriedu. There was two versions. There was the new one that we had recently, and then we had the OG one back in 21. So I felt like the 21 Carriedu would be forever and unmatched. The 22 Carriedu was the grinders, but I do miss old Carriedu. Next question is from Clamps. Do you miss OG Carriedu? Of course I miss OG Carriedu. Shout out to my boy Clamps. He was in Carriedu. Shout out to my boy Bolt. Shout out to my boy Mac. All my boys down there in MVP. I love y'all boys for real, man. Y'all made OG Carriedu something that was able to even blow up more in 22. Without y'all work, without y'all dedication, we would not be where we are today. So I want to say thank you guys so much, and I'm proud of you guys for sticking it out through the thick and the thin. I love y'all boys, man. Next question is from my boy Electric. Do you regret ending Carriedu? I do regret ending Carriedu at some point in times, but if you're not able to leave something in the past, you're never going to be able to innovate to the future. So I felt like I needed to do this to take the next step, especially since we were on a downfall when we set the standard so high. So I had to end it when it was at its highest. So yeah. Next question is from Grids. What were your best moments you had during Carriedu? I feel like the best moments we had was when we were in our Carriedu Discord with the Carriedu movie nights. Those were so fire. We would just be watching movies with the clan, forget about content, forget about the arguments, forget about Twitter, forget about who's getting more views and all that, and just enjoy each other's presence, you feel me? Just watch a movie, chill out, eat popcorn, eat food, and just laugh. Feel me? But that's the Carriedu the calm didn't see, the chill part, the ones that would just sit in the Discord and enjoy. And you feel me? But hey, it is what it is. The last question came from my boy Tug Guard. He said, who was the best 2K player in Carriedu? Well, that's super easy to know. The best 2K player in Carriedu was me. The hell?